What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world, and today I am super excited. This is one of the most anticipated toys that I wanted from the toy fair when they're showing the new Jurassic World Rebirth figures. This is the new Quetzalcoatlus. This is so awesome. The Aerial Ambush Quetzalcoatlus. I've had this guy for a couple of days, and I have just been dying to get him open, so that is what I'm going to do now. But I haven't really looked at him. It's just interesting. His wings are a fabric. I can't wait to see them fold in. We're finally getting a pterosaur where its wings fold in. I'm sure there's maybe another figure out there that can fold its wings, but to me, I think like the only other one I've been able to find is like a SH Monster Arts Rodan from Godzilla Singular Point. That looks like a pterosaur and its wings fold really good. But I'm actually really excited for this. I'm gonna have to be... How am I gonna... I'm gonna be very careful here. I should probably use scissors or something. Oh, that worked. Be very careful. This guy's a very wiry frame. He's very thin. He is really cool. I love this design. I love like this really cool beak. We'll talk about that in a second. I love the color pattern. I noticed that this color doesn't exactly match probably what we're going to be seeing. Is he ready to come out? This is so awesome. All right, this is our Quetzalcoatlus. This is definitely one of my more favorite creatures that were coming out. Look at that speaker. It's so cool. It's kind of crazy. This is so wild. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to fold his wings here. His little hands. I don't know how to do this. I just kind of clicks in and rotate down. Oh, they stick. They lock in, rather. Oh, this is so awesome, guys. We have never really had a pterosaur figure like this. Now, I probably should have looked up fossils of Quetzalcoatlus's his beak here. I don't remember him having a beak quite like this. I think this is really cool looking, to be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of this giant underbite. I think this is just a product of the figure. I don't know if the real thing has an underbite like that, but in the movie rather. But I love this harpoon style beak. That is just rad. I'm gonna bring you guys closer to look at him. He is so cool. I love these little orange spots. Obviously he does not match what we see in the trailer. I wish we had like these holes that we saw in the beak of the Quetz in the trailer. It's just this really cool looking beak. It reminds me of like, oh, I forget the type of toucan that is, but it's just there's a few species of birds that have these really cool ornate beaks. Something horned bird, I forget, but really cool. That's him all folded up. He looks so cool. Looks like he has like, you know, feathering or like down all over his body. And it looks pretty good too. I know hair and fur is a hard thing to do, but they did a really good job on it. I didn't know how I felt about the, I had like different wave of emotions. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then when I saw the cloth, I was like, oh, I don't know. And now that I have it, I was like, oh, it's awesome. So let's extend his neck up, and I'm gonna try to fold his wings out. I've been really wanting to do this. That is so cool. And now he can soar. That is awesome. Let's see some of his action features, because I think he has a couple of different sounds that he's gonna make. I love this dude. He is so cool. All right. I'm gonna press this top button here. That's really loud and sharp. Like, it sounds really good. Probably has to do with that cool looking speaker in there. Whoa. All right, one more time. I think that might be. That's so cool. So he's got a couple of different sounds. I think like around 3 of them. He is awesome. And I mean, it's actually really loud and it's sharp. It sounds really good. It's honestly the best sounding dino that we have so far out of all of them. Like, this dude is so loud. I wonder if they all use the same speaker. Interesting. But yeah, he is really cool. Let's see if do his little feet. Oh, they do. So we have joints in the back of in the feet rather, and the ankles. So we can move his feet down. I have him for his little galloping pose. Kind of hard to move his arms around. Oh, and then he wants to extend his wing out. So he's locked in like this. This is perfect for display. How awesome. So I don't have to hang this guy from the ceiling in flight mode if I don't want to. He is so cool. And one thing that I haven't been hearing enough people talk about is, why is he in some sort of temple of Quetzalcoatl, which is really interesting to me. He's in like a temple of the snake god that's on an island. Was that temple built for like a park exhibit or something? Like, come look at the Mayan god? I don't know. Or is it Aztec? I'm so sorry. I just think that's really cool. I don't understand what's going on there, and I know it's gonna, I mean, I hope they explain it. I would think so. I mean, there's just this weird ancient temple there, and he's in it, and it's definitely to Quetzalcoatl, the god. How interesting is that? So is that like an ancient civilization? We're there on this island? And just so happens that I almost thought that this Quetz was like a last surviving dinosaur that was a real thing, because he put it in that temple. It like really threw me off, and I just haven't been hearing enough people talk about it. So that's honestly one of the big mysteries of the movie that I'm more interested in. It better be answered or I'm gonna be mad, because it's just really interesting that you would have him in that. So let's look at him. So he can look all the way up, which is going to be helpful when he's in flight mode, but really cool. If he can be like somebody ran up into a tree to get away from him. When he's on the ground, he's looking up into he looks really cool. This is just enough for articulation. I almost wish we had another joint here. I don't know. I think he moves and looks perfectly. How far can he move down? Can't really move his neck too much. That's the only thing right here. So you're really relying on this awesome upper head articulation. This joint here really does a lot of motion for you. And then you have the 2 buttons, obviously. Top one is for sound. Top one is for sound. Bottom one is for his wings to extend out. I thought that if you pressed them again, they would flap. Am I crazy? I don't think it does that at all. He looks really cool. And then, I know I keep saying that, and then I fold his wings. He's got his tiny little tail. His feet look absolutely incredible. He's got 4 toes, 4 sharp claws, and 3 fingers up here. He is cool. His coloration doesn't really match the one that we see in the trailer. I don't feel like it does. But I'm hoping we see more than one Quetzalcoatlus in the movie. That would be pretty cool. Be kind of weird if we only do see one, but I'm assuming we're going to get at least 2 or 3, and I hope we see a couple of different variations of the coloration. I love the color of this dude. I honestly liked the big yellow beak. I'm noticing, that he doesn't necessarily match what we saw in the trailer, which is interesting. But overall, I absolutely love this guy. I love, obviously, that his wings fold, and you can just stand him up rather, and he's going to display perfectly with the rest of the figures. This dude is so cool. What a cool creature. I'm going to have to rewatch the trailer again. I just don't remember him having this huge underbite. Still, so he looks awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is definitely in my top 3 new favorite Rebirth figures. This dude is so awesome. But yeah, well, we don't have any joints in the knees here. I kind of wish we did. I wish we did. Could also have joints here as well. Maybe we will get a Hammond collection Quetzalcoatlus. Can you imagine? That would be incredible. Sorry about that. Yeah, that would be incredible if we got a Mattel Hammond collection version of this Quetzalcoatlus with some glass eyes on there. That would be incredible. With maybe a more accurate paint job. I honestly have no idea what the paint is going to be now for these animals. Like, especially with the Titanosaur, we saw something different in the first trailer, and then now we're seeing the paint look a little bit different on them. And then we noticed that with the Quetzalcoatlus in the first trailer, I believe his beak was very yellow, and then the second one was much darker. So we shall see. But overall, I absolutely love this guy. He is awesome. If you find him, he's at Walmart, then definitely get him. He's going to be a great display just to sit like this. If you want to hang him from a string from the ceiling with his wings out, more power to you. But I'm just so happy he is able to be displayed this way. This is so awesome. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this really new and amazing Quetzalcoatlus from Jurassic World Rebirth. I absolutely love this guy. I hope you guys can find him at Walmart and get him. All right, you guys stay safe out there, and until the next time we meet.